Hello everyone, my name is Ankit Lawade. Today is 27th of July 2022 and the topic for the today's video is different modes of auto wiring which is supported by the Spring. So this is my first or original video in this topic. So the Spring is an open source application development framework of Java that allows us to create robust enterprise applications using POJO classes, that is plain old Java object. The Spring framework can inject dependencies automatically. The Spring container detects those dependencies specified in the configuration file and at the rate the relationship between the beans. So this is referred to as the auto wiring in the Spring. An auto-wired application requires fewer lines of code comparatively, but at the same time it provides very little flexibility to the programmer. Now we will see some advantages and disadvantages of auto wiring. So first we will see the advantage of auto wiring. So it requires the less code because we don't need to write the code to inject the dependency explicitly. And the disadvantage of auto wiring are first, the no control of programmer, and second, it can't be used for primitive and string values. Now we will see the modes of auto wiring. So basically there are 5 modes of auto wiring. So the first is no. The means the auto wiring is off. Then by name will look for a bean name exactly the same as the property that needs to be auto wired. Then third is by type, which permits a property to be auto wired if there is exactly one bean of the property type in the container. The next is constructor, which is equivalent to by type but which operates to the constructor argument. And the last is autodec has been depreciated. Now we will see it in detail. So the first is no. So this mode tells the framework that auto wiring is not supposed to be done. So it is the default mode used by the Spring. Then the second mode of auto wiring is by name. So it uses the name of the bean for injecting dependencies. However, it requires that the name of the property and the bean must be the same. It invokes the setter method internally for the auto wiring. Then the third mode of auto wiring is by type. So it injects the dependency according to the type of the bean. It looks up in the configuration file for the class type of the property. If it finds a bean that matches, then it injects the property. If not, the program throws an error. So the name of the property and bean can be different in this case, and it invokes the setter method internally for auto wiring. Now we will see the next mode of auto wiring, that is constructor. So it injects the required dependencies by invoking the constructor. It works similar to the by type mode, but it looks for the class type of the constructor argument. If none or more than one bean are detected, then it throws an error. Otherwise, it auto wires the by type on all constructor argument. And the last mode of auto wiring is auto detect. So the auto detect mode uses two other modes for auto wiring: constructor and by type. It first tries to auto wire via the constructor mode, and if it fails, it uses the by type mode for auto wiring. So it works in Spring 2.0 and 2.5, but it is depreciated from Spring 3.0 onward. So this is all about the different modes of auto wiring which is supported in the Spring. Thank you.